What's up? It's Jumanne. I want to do a little bit of vetting about me not caring what people think about me. Example is the viral videos. Um, you know, when I made those videos, I had to learn how to not care what people think about me. Or I try not to care. I still care. I just don't care as much. And that is what created the ability for me to go about making those videos and uploading and doing it as many times as I did. So, I don't know exactly what I want to say and how I want to say it, but I'm dealing with the effects of a lot of that because I really just try not to care what people think about me. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, as time went by, I definitely stopped caring, but it's very dangerous when you don't care what people think about you because the things you are capable of saying and doing is just reckless, as you see with me, even with gambling or, showing you my living condition, sleeping on the floor as a grown ass man, just a lot of embarrassing things or things that could be just considered like just flat out crazy, which they are. But I want to talk about how I got to this point because I wasn't always like this, and the younger version of myself wouldn't believe in who I am today. Like, I want to be able to see it 13, 14 years old, like, because this is not what I wanted for myself. But as time went by and, a lot of isolation played a part in it, feeling so empty and alone that it was like, what did I had to lose? So I'm not going to get into like a whole like depressive story, but I just want to talk about like just getting to the point of being this person that says, you know what, I'm just going to do what I want to do or say what I want to say, and whoever doesn't like it, don't like it. And that's okay with certain things, but with the choices that I made, far as like the controversial aspect of just the choices that I made, the risks that I took, it does have a lot of negative effects to it, especially when I don't really stand behind the choices. It's one thing for people to feel a certain way about me that's negative, but it's completely different when I feel the same way in a lot of ways. Like, I had to throw away a lot of my morals to take the chances that I took. And I still feel the same way too, just with vlogging. Like, some of the things that I say, let's look at the Motel 6. If you don't know about the Motel 6, I'm not going to repeat myself, but if you just, you search my name and you see the decision I decided to make at the Motel 6, that decision in itself, that's something different. But for me to kind of vlog about it, that's completely embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? That's not who I am. I'm the type of, that should be a secret. Like, shouldn't nobody know about that? But I uploaded a video and I shamelessly just said, I don't care. And that it's a domino effect of just from FCVS, F Rite Aid, F Rite Aid, you know what I'm saying? To, the Pop Smoke, to the Subway, those being my most viral videos. It was like I was already downhill. I'm like, how worse can it get? And I just became more comfortable with just making these I don't even know how to explain it. The self-inflicting choices. You know what I'm saying? I'm damaging my reputation. And I became more comfortable with it, and in order for me to survive mentally, I had to become more comfortable with it. For me to go out in public, I had to say, you know what, people going to not like me and not respect me, but you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, I had to accept it. And I'm always borderline with a lot of things. Like, I'm never like on one side, whether I'm fully comfortable with it or I'm just, I regret it or don't regret it. It's kind of like always in the middle for me. And that drives me crazy too, because I haven't really picked a side when it comes to, the choices that I made it and still make. Like, do I regret these? I don't know, because I can't, I just look at from where I was at and the choices I was making. It was like things weren't working out for me, and they weren't gonna work out for me, and I just lost hope, and I couldn't find it in myself to do it a better way. I tried to, I wanted to, it just wasn't working. You know, I wasn't working, you know, and I took a easier route that was, it came with a price, you know, throwing away my morals. So essentially selling my soul in a sense, you know what I mean? Like taking these chances for publicity, trying to monetize myself, because all I ever wanted to do was be in the entertainment business, which is a regret in itself. Like I wish I had the ambition for other things, other than to sit here and vlog, and like, this is my career choice, but my career is based off, in order for me to thrive in this career, I need people's attention. I need, you know, I need followers, I need supporters, and it's just not the best career, especially when you're unsuccessful, because then in order to kind of gain a little bit of success, you might find yourself considering doing things that are in the nature of what I've done, where it's like, you know, you kind of have to go to like the controversial side of things and do things for publicity, which is corny. But, you know, I've done so much that it's like I've adapted to it, and there's just no recovery on a social aspect from it too. Like when it comes to like people, the way how people view me, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always gonna be that for me. That's the contract I signed when I decided to just be goofy, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, lack self-respect and morals and, you know, clout chasing, whatever. Like there's so many different ways I could say it, but I'm kind of, damn, it's like 7 minutes into this video, and I feel like I still haven't touched on what I wanted to, which was like the adapting to it. You know what I'm saying? It gets worse over time, because now that I've made these choices over the years and I still haven't found any financial stability, which that was the goal for that was the chance I was taking, was I'm doing all this because I want to create I'm trying to open up opportunities for myself as an influencer to make money and get financial stability this way, and I still haven't found that. Well, you know, I found myself, it's like digging a hole. You kind of have to dig deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm looking for diamonds, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the hole just keeps getting bigger, you know what I mean? And it gets to the point where I might suffocate myself, and it's like I might die in this hole. Like I might not survive, you know, because I might not find what I'm looking for. So you get to a point where I have to just become comfortable in the hole that I dug for myself. Mind you, I haven't reaped the benefits I was looking for, and then it just becomes real frustrating, and it's like, nah, I'm gonna keep digging, and that just means continue to make more poor choices. So and that's where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still in this hole right now where it's more comfortable for me to keep digging than it is for me to just dwell in it and just say, well, okay, I didn't accomplish what I wanted to, or I didn't get to where I wanted to, so I'm just, you know, gonna stay right here and just, no, like it's, damn, I might have to make a part 2. I don't even know so if you watched to this, if you made it this far to the video, that's crazy. But I find myself like knowing that people don't accept me publicly, you know what I'm saying? Anyone that knows about my videos, most of my like friends and people I know in real life, I see the way how people look at me. Like if you're watching this, I see there's like this look that people give me that's kind of, people view me different. People, you know what I'm saying? They're not too proud of me. They want to keep their distance from me. And it's very clear that this is what's going on in my personal life. So I don't even expect nothing from people I don't know personally. For like, when I got people that I know personally that is just like they don't want to stand next to me, the way that I'm dealing with that is accepting that, but it just makes it possible for me to make more negative decisions. Like, it's like I'm starting to feel like I'm becoming worse now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? Meanwhile, I'm losing more and more and more. And as I'm losing more, there's just more of a reason to say, well, what do I have else to lose now? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's one of them things where you like, damn, you probably I should have never even started. But it's like, you know what? I made my choices, and as a man, I got to stand on it. It's just, I do wish things were differently. Not saying not just the choices I made, but just life in general. I just, you know what I mean? There's not much I could really do about things now. But I'm kind of venting right now because I'm starting to get more comfortable with just not caring what people think about me. And that's very dangerous from the choices that I'm capable of making in the future. Where it's like, I'm trying to say a lot without saying too much, even though this is like a 12-minute video. I'm becoming worse, you know what I'm saying? And it's not because I want to, it's because, what else? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going to use the Motel 6 situation as an example. Something like that is like, I made that choice because I felt alone. And I wanted to feel some kind of acceptance. And I'm not getting it anywhere else, you know, and I didn't get it there neither. Like, that was a regret in itself, but temporarily it was like, it made me feel something that I felt a little bit better in that short moment than I do. It's kind of like coping. I'm just coping, you know what I'm saying, with choices like that. And I don't know. I'm at a point where I don't even want to publicize my life anymore because it's so damaging at this point. It's just a mess, you know what I mean? And even though I could clean it up, hopefully, there's a part of me that's just so damaged that it's just, I'm gonna be like this now, you know what I mean? I just know this, I'm always gonna be damaged to a far extent, you know, because of the way how people didn't accept me and the way how people viewed it and the way how people judged it. And it's just, that's never gonna change. So there's a part of me that will never change in society. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making sense. Maybe I am to myself. I just feel like I'm getting worse, and this is not who I wanted to be, but it is who I'm becoming.